What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today is Champs Day, today is Champs Rewards Day, and today is playing ourselves through, how many games today? I think there's about 10, maybe about 10 games today. We've got some like post-com like this, a few live games in there as well, and then the rewards to end with. And I can't lie, in spite of where I may or may not have finished this weekend, some of you that watched it on stream will know anyway, I'm just really enjoying it. The meta of the game is a bit boring. It is a bit boring. The whole, like, the line ball, you know, you see most of my attacks begin down the line. Some of them don't end down the line. Some of them don't end or result in cutbacks completely. But for the most part, like, this game is a lot down the line, so the meta's a bit boring, but you know what it's like in FIFA games and in this instance FC24 games. It's not about how you win that makes it fun, it's about winning that makes it fun, and that's just the sad truth in this game, that winning is the primary fun factor. Anyway, guys, if you're enjoying the content, feel free to drop a thumbs up. Thanks for being here as always. I've got a whole bunch of comments and not a lot of time to get through them, so I better stop yapping and get into the first one. Tom Sparks says, "Hey Nep, love the vids. I'm a big Arsenal fan as well, doing a very similar RTG. Why don't you do a hybrid team? Maybe 6 Arsenal players and 5 meta/other players. That way everyone's happy. Keep up the good work." And of course, he's building on our discussion yesterday of should we stay full Arsenal only or should we change? And it's a weird psychological issue, which is a bit deep, but it's the truth. And the situation with it is, if I had only 6 Arsenal players and 5 non-Arsenal players, the fear of missing out on not playing with the other Arsenal players would just beat me up. Already every year in FIFA, I'm just going to refer to this as FIFA until we get a comfortable understanding of what we're going to call it. What are we going to call this? FC24, 24, EAFC? Like, it's a hell of a mouthful to say EAFC 24 every time I'm just trying to talk about this game. But historically, in EA's games, you know, you get to the end of the game cycle and you go through all of your rewards and all of your, or even like at this point during the game cycle, a month in, right? You go through all of your rewards, all of your SBCs, all of your untradeable cards, all of the objective cards that you picked up, and you're like, damn, I haven't even used him. I've never used him. I've never used this guy. I've only got 3 games on this guy. I've got 10 games on this guy, but it was all squad battles. And I sit there and I'm like, damn, I want to use these guys. I really want to use them. But then you're like, but they're so much worse than the players that I've already got. So why would I use them just because I want to use them? And so you end up like having this weird like desire to both use cards that you don't like, but then also this fear of missing out because you're not using these cards that you won't like. And it's just overall a nightmare, right? Now fast forward to here, we've removed that with the Arsenal team, but if we try and use like 5 players, who am I going to use, man? I'm not going to want to use attacking players because I'm going to want to use the Arsenal attacking players. Goalkeeper and defence maybe, which is why we kind of had 3 in there. But I feel like during this series, we're also going to get to a point where I have that same kind of like FOMO of when I've got a full Arsenal 11 of 4 Evos, everybody's there, or even just a full Arsenal 11. It doesn't even have to be Evos. But when I've got a full Arsenal 11, the players that I'm not using, the Elnenis, the Cedrics, I'm going to have like some weird, and I already have it, this like weird fear of missing out from those guys too, where I'm like, damn, I really should just use Elneny for some games. But why? He's terrible. So obviously we need to wait to Evo them up. So basically, in a long story short, it's just not an option because I either want to use only Arsenal players or I don't want to use Arsenal players. So the mix, for me personally, the mix doesn't really work. Wolstow says, "Hey Nep, I'm also focusing on Arsenal Evos. I have an 82 Fabio Vieira. I could put him in box-to-box Evo and turn him into an 85, but that stat's still not really that great. Would it be worth doing someone else like Volti?" As she's on the screen right there. Number 1 as well. So first of all, somebody asked me yesterday about the Fabio Vieira because I bought somebody for the Trailblazer centre-back. I bought the Leo, the silver centre-back from Arsenal. And somebody said, why don't you just buy Fabio Vieira then? And it's because at the time, I didn't think it would be so hard to pack the Arsenal players. And I didn't really think the silver and bronze Arsenal players through. So at the time, we were trying to do it first owner. And now, of course, we're just trying to do it the fresh cards instead. Ultimately, I would like to change every player to being first owner one way or another, and depending on how Evos kind of develop over the course of the game. For example, we bought Jakob Kivior. If I pack a Kivior and then that one is eligible somewhere down the line for an upgrade that isn't like insane upgrade that would upgrade something else, I'll probably just use him instead. So eventually, like the ultimate goal, I suppose, would to be have a full first owner Evo only RTG for Arsenal. But that's why I didn't buy Fabio Vieira. Second of all, I had a look at Fabio Vieira after I read your comment about what he does look like after he gets the double upgrade. And yeah, you're absolutely right. He's just not great. However, what I will say with Volti is she is brilliant. Like, genuinely brilliant. I was like, when that Evo came out, because I've got so many games with Aurelien Chouameni, and he's brilliant. I was like, oh, he fits. Like, how cool? Like, this is where I'm going to end up missing out, right? Because Aurelien Chouameni's there. He fits. He's got great play styles. He just works with the team. Turns out, Volti, I would say, is definitely better. And she's not even fully upgraded yet. She's got the 4-star weak foot. She's got incredible play styles. She's got the ping pass eventually at the end, which is going to be great. And then she's got press proven, relentless, slide tackle, and anticipate, and I think one more as well. But overall, she's got those ones, which are amazing. And because of how good her dribbling is, and the fact that she's got press proven, she's strong in midfield, like really strong. So I honestly think, like, when it comes to like the best players that we've got, Ødegaard is probably the best player. No, Ødegaard is the best player. In terms of the best Evo'd cards, I would actually now say probably Volti is the best one. She is, for me, she just controls my game, controls my midfield. So if we can ever get her into another upgrade, imagine how good she's going to be. We have got Abed. He says, hey, Nep, might be a small problem. And this was the most thumbed up comment on the video. I wasn't going to respond to it, but I'll explain to you why. Hey, it might be a small problem, but I don't like it when you get rewards and put the title as insane rewards or something, because I can already know if you pack something good or not in the title. Make it the same title whether you're good or bad rewards, so we get excited to watch who you packed. Unfortunately, the way the YouTube viewership works, way people like get engaged with this, is if I just put Elite 1 Squad Battles rewards, Rank 3 FUT Champs rewards, Division 2 Rivals rewards, but I packed like a huge icon, people just wouldn't watch it, because they would already be under that impression of he didn't put what he did get in the title, therefore it must be bad. So it's like it's like the double negative, right? If I actually get something bad and I don't title the video, and I title the video just something generic like you suggested, doesn't get nearly as many views from people that even watch it daily, because they're like, he didn't get anything good. So, which means if I did get something good and I just titled it like that, people will already be like, I'm not watching that. He didn't get anything good. Otherwise, he would have put it in a title. So it's one of those situations where it's like, you've got to make the advantage, take advantage of the good title for the views. And so that's what we do. Now, if you're an avid viewer of the series, the title shouldn't matter to you. Not that it shouldn't matter. Everyone's time is important, of course, but if you're like the daily watcher of the series, surely it doesn't matter if the title gives you an indication of what does or doesn't come. Jay Boz says, you could get Saliba now and still get full chem on Mendy and Courtois. Saliba will give Mendy the French link, then the manager sorts it. And you are absolutely right. However, after this weekend, Courtois' garbage. He is garbage. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong with the goalkeepers or what. But Courtois, again, just the parries, the rebounds, like the not saving simple shots was very triggering. There's two goalkeepers in this game that if I wasn't going to use an Arsenal or an Icon, I would use, because they just seem to be ridiculously broken. And that is Alisson and Ederson. I don't know what it is about them specifically, but like I can't score against them, man. They are so goddamn good, and they seem to save everything, like everything. And so I think if I was to change goalkeeper, it would be for one of them. But hey, listen, I'm going to persevere. I'm going to believe that EA are eventually going to, you know, buff goalkeepers to stop parrying rebounds out to the feet of attackers every single time. And then we'll get the best use out of like an Aaron Ramsdale or something like that. Lee Russell says, a fun option for the paid evolutions could be that it's either X coins / FIFA points, but also a token could unlock it as well. You complete X amount of rating SBC to get the Centurion's box-to-box Evo token. I love that. And I think EA have leaned into Evos more. They announced that we would get 12 Evos this season, and we've already had more, like a lot more. I think we've had 15 or 16 now. And somebody had said, I think they meant 12 free Evos. But I think when they was talking about Evos in that piece that I read, it mentioned the fact that some of them would also be like paid as well. So yeah, I think like objectives to unlock Evo tokens would look at that tackle. Oh, this game, I lost this game after being in general control of it. That tackle at the end there was the most frustrating thing in the history of the world. Press tackle with Eder Militao, and he takes a gigantic lunge forwards and just leaves Osimhen all the space. Either way, this guy messaged me after saying he's a big fan. He claimed he was 15-1 at the time. So I asked him if he could send me a screenshot and prove that he was 15-1, and he didn't respond. So I don't know what his record was, but we ended up losing that one. If he was 15-1, first of all, fair play. Second of all, we narrowly lost to a guy that might have been 15-1. So yeah, I love the idea of the Evo tokens, 100%. I'm about that massively. Hassan says, how do you know the animation has changed if you boost the shot power? So this is something that became common knowledge last year in FIFA 23, that with the finesse shot and with the Trivela, specifically with the Trivela, it gives you a different arc if you have a different set of shot power. And it seemed to be that the barrier of shot power that changed that was 90. So if you're at 89 or lower, and I don't know how low it goes until the point where it's also not worth it, but if you're at 89, 88, 87, etc., you get the big arc every time. But if you're above 90, you don't get the big arc every time. You still do get it sometimes, but you don't always get it. And so when it comes to someone like Davor Suker, not having a shooting chem style on him might actually make him a lot more efficient in front of goal because of how good his Trivelas would be. Yeah, bit of an interesting one, that one. Tom says, this is the last comment, I watched a video of yours the other day about what players to do an evolution on. I chose Chouameni, one because of you and also because I had him first in my few Rivals games and he was a beast. What do you think it would actually be worth on the market, as 150k and all the gameplay you have to do is a lot? I know he's untradeable, but I want to know what you thought. I think he'd be up there. I think he'd be around that sort of price point at on the market because he is genuinely brilliant. He's French, he's Real Madrid, and he's got great play styles. But anyway, guys, that is it for the post-con. We're going to go and play our last few games live. I did manage to hit 11 wins here, which leaves us with 3 games. Can we get 14-6 this week? Let's find out. The good news is, regardless of where we finish, obviously I'm going to play these games out no matter what, but regardless of where we finish, we've hit 11 wins with 3 games to spare this week, whereas last week we got 11 wins with only 1 game to spare. So it is an improvement. Even if we don't manage to grab the 14, it's still an improvement. T and Busquets, love that. Big fan of that. Alisson, Varane, Saliba, lovely, yeah. Say it's all the same, always the same. Come on. Come on, here we go. No way has he squeezed that through. That's outrageous. All right, back in at 1-1. Come on. Sweaty goals. Nice. Oh, I've squeezed it in. I've squeezed it in. No way has he put that in the back of the net. No way. Let's go, Declan. Come on. I don't try that enough with him because he hasn't got, like, finesse shot. Oh, sorry, Travella. But he's got decent enough shooting stats that because players don't expect it, they don't move their keeper for it. Oh, a bit. Come on, Eddie. Give me some of that. GG's, boys. GG's. GG's. Oh, that was a tough win. That was a tough win. 12 down, 2 to go. 2 games left, 2 wins needed. 2 games left, 2 wins needed. That was just a tough game in general, that was. All right, we're up against Arsenal. And we're Evo Arsenal. Oh, this guy is not Arsenal. He's got Rice, Erdegaard, and 74 Nelson, but that is a sweaty as you like team, isn't it? Keeper. Let's go, Eddie. Come on. He brought on Rodrigo. I guess it's his Trailblazers version for that Reece Nelson. Good save, Courtois. Good keeper movement there. This guy's going to have that back post corner on. I'm just not going to be able to stop that Ronaldo, am I? Just clear it. I put so much power on that for it to roll about 4 yards. Oh, Havertz was in a great spot to be through on goal there as well. Yeah, he's got that. What can you do? What can you do? Genuinely, what can you do? That is a very, very, very triggering loss. That is a very triggering loss. Oh, man. I genuinely feel like I tackled Ronaldo like 4 times in that build-up. Oh, that's so sad, man. Where do we get it? 1, ball just drops back to him. 2, I literally got 2 touches on that ball. Got it again there. What is that? Someone explain to me how I can improve off of this. What more can I do than call the defender, get the ball twice, he bundles through, I get the ball again and he bundles through again. What can I do? Genuinely. EK blinders. Jesus. Like the same goddamn team. Oh dear. So this guy's the same, right? 71 depth. You just press and press and press and press and press. And then you just struggle to get around the press. And then if you do, they've got like 99 pace. Yeah, what like you? Everyone's just a sweat, man. Everyone's just a sweat. I don't have the players to be able to do that. Come on. Come on. Oh, he moved the keeper. Here's Jeff. Let's go, man. But the good news is, guys, although we didn't get 14 wins, we did improve on last week's record of 12-8, and we went 13-7. So that's very good. Also, I feel like I'm just playing much better. And I lost a couple of games this game week or this weekend where I really feel like I should have won. So 14 wins is 100% on the cards, especially if we can upgrade Ulti even more and Gio and maybe improve the team a little bit somewhere else as well. 13 is is very, very good with this team. It's not quite where I wanted it to be. I really did want to get to 14, and that Ronaldo goal in the last game was a difference in that game. And had we just managed to squeeze a win out of that one instead of squeezing a loss out of that one, we'd be sat here with rank 4 rewards. But as it is, rank 5 rewards. Let's see what we get. Are we going to get blessed today? Or is this going to be one of those situations where my FUT Champs rewards are Garbo? Let's find out. An 85x2. A rare players pack, an ultimate pack, some coins, and 3 player picks. We love to see it. 3 player picks, coming here. Icons. Well, we've got an 87 Erdegaard. Not that we need him anymore, but a good bit of fodder anyway. Player pick number 2. Take Memphis Depay. Not that any of that matters. Or 384 ZA. Come on, man. Then lastly, ooh, 89 Ruben Dias. Very nice. Great fodder there. Ruben Dias up at like 48k. Erdegaard at like 20k. And again, much better than anything we would have got if it was Team of the Weeks. If it was red player picks, just much, much better. Into the store we go. We've got 50k. This is most likely just going to be discard, isn't it? Argentina. Striker. Is it a walkout? It's a walkout. Go on then. It's a bit of Lautaro Martinez. Love that. More coins in the bank. He's like 16, 18k right now. Somewhere around there anyway. Lovely. 83 selling yet? Oh, they are. Can actually sell an 83 in this game right now, guys. That is mad. Christensen can go as well. I think the rest of this just won't sell. Even though we'll try and sell it. Victor Claesson. Is Otavio selling? No, this is all discard price. We'll just get rid of that. And then the ultimate pack. Come on, EA. No specials again. It's going to be Sadio Mane 86. Give me a double walkout. Why not? Why not? It hasn't. Another 86, though. We don't mind that. Oh, some 84s in there as well. Oh, wait. Our 86 is, like, basically maxed out. That'd be really nice. 84s are selling for a bit. For a bit. We don't mind that. And again, with the 83s also actually selling, Champs rewards this week might just be decent. Nice. Luke Shaw can go. Press Proven can go. Is there anyone in here that's like one of those mad expensive Evo cards? I don't think so. Oh, Rayleigh Chouameni certainly is. I mean, he's not mad expensive, but he's certainly one of those Evo cards. He can go. She can go. And then the rest of these also. Oh, Simmons selling. Oh, doesn't look like it. That can all go. All right. We have actually stacked a load of coins into the account. Then an 85x2. It's not a special card again. Dutch striker. Arsenal. Who is that? My Dima. So we've got an 82, 86 and an 85. Just give me Kyle Walker or Marcus Rashford, please. My Medic Laporte. I think I'm going to sell her. I don't mind if I get her untradeable, obviously, but 4-star, 4-star, 5'10", striker, cam, and centre forward. Not a bad card, is it? Only 2 play styles. I'd rather wait till I get her untradeable. I was Walker 84. Yeah, I'd rather wait till I get her untradeable and just take the coins on this one. Once all said and done there, guys, we are going to have made well in excess of 100,000 coins, which is brilliant. We already sold some of the 83s, but we're going to get like 18... 28, about 40, 45, about 60 with everything that's there. 70, about 80k there, plus the actual coins that we got. That's really, really, really nice. That is actually just a really solid set of rewards. We don't mind that at all. So next video will be us making some wholesale changes to the club, because we will be adding in Ashley Cole, Petr Cech, and William Saliba, and we're going to carry on the Evo of Wolty, who's very good. Just to give you guys a little rundown of the way we played the weekend league this weekend, I did use 4-3-3 false 9. I do like it. I don't really see any reason to change it. The only thing I don't like is the position of the 2 centre mids. So I might try a few other formations to try and change that a little bit. I want Ødegaard and Rice to be just a little bit further out wide. That's it. And maybe I could just do that by the width of the team going forwards. But this is how we lined up. Rice, Ødegaard, and Wolty in that midfield. I think Rice needs to be somebody that can shoot as well, which is a bit sad. Maybe I should be putting Havertz there. But then I don't have a right... Maybe Ødegaard on the right-hand side of the wing. I don't know. But this is how we lined up, and then the instructions were come back on... Sorry, free roam and get into the box for crosses for Suker and for Havertz. Just all generic on Nketiah. Stay back while attacking and cover centre for Wolty. And then I think it was default and free roam for the 2 midfielders. It was default and free roam for them, and then stay back on attack. Oh, do you know what? I didn't even have stay back while attacking on the fullbacks. I'd overlap on the fullbacks. How about that? There you go. And I didn't have 71 depth, 45, 50, slow build-up possession, 45, and then some simple stuff there. In terms of the team itself, there's one issue with Ødegaard, and it's really surprising. It might be because I've got him free roam, but his stamina, he's got 87 stamina, but he's always drained by the end, which is a bit of a shame. But he is incredible otherwise. What's he done? 28 and 16 in 35 games. He is incredible. Declan Rice is absolutely brilliant as well. Really like him. Wolty is genuinely phenomenal. I'm very, very impressed with her. She's fast. She's got the 4-star weak foot, the high work rates. And for me personally, this one here, Anticipate, it's just a really, really, really good play style. The best, I'd say, in the game, which is good. Maritz is good. Kivior is good. I think Kivior scored this weekend league. Eder Militao, Courtois, and Mendy. They're what you expect from them. I do feel like Eder Militao is like a beast, and I'll miss him in the team next time we play. But honestly, I think Courtois is just as garbage as every other keeper I've used, and then Mendy the same. I do need to change the bench because I've got some players on here that I just don't care about. Look at that Wubben couldn't even get on the bench, could she? So yeah, we'll make some changes for the next episode. Might try a new formation for the next episode as well. Now that I've got like the passing mechanics and the dribbling mechanics down a little bit more, I feel a lot more confident in the way that I'm playing, that I could go for a bit of a more expressive setup, but we'll have to wait and see. But for today, that's going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.